Test. Test. All right. What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime. How's everyone doing? Welcome to my live stream for the Hobby Next Phase Reaction and the 59th Shizuoka Hobby Show for 2021. You guys can hear me clearly? Good. I'm glad. How you doing, Josh? Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. It is technically May 12th, but on the other side of the planet, it is now May 13th. And that is when the show, the hobby show, the Shizuoka show, is starting right now. I was getting myself ready for the to watch this, and I hope you guys are also ready as well. Right now, some trickling news has started to come in, and I'm preparing the screen so you guys can see this. We already know some of this stuff, so I'm just going to go through the motions so you can all see it. Let me do a backstep. How you doing? Thank you for joining my channel. Do I sound clear? No interruptions whatsoever? Yes, we heard the news about the Master Grade Virtue, the DOM 1.5, which I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet, and I heard about the RICDOM 1.5. I'm wearing my True Gunpla shirt. Ultimate Gamer, how you doing? Thank you for joining. All right, let me just pull up some stuff so you guys can see this. Share screen. Chrome Tabby. I believe it's this one. Yeah, this is it. So right now, we are already starting to see images of the next kits that are coming out. We already know these kits are out, or excuse me, about to come out. And I was of the distinct impression that the Master Grade Virtue was going to come out this summer, but then we already got the DIN, the Master Grade DIN, and we're going to get the Calamity, which is not technically a Master Grade. There's news of a new Master Grade coming out, which we do not know yet. Hopefully, we'll be hearing it tonight. I'll be watching the streams. I'll be watching Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff to see what's going on, and then we'll try to, get our reactions to it. But right now, we're getting images of of course, the kit that we all want, the Virtue, with the Nautilus right there. And that's an amazing detail, as you can see there. Now, this is, of course, the big news. It's going to come out November of this calendar year, November of 2021. I was hoping for August, but okay, fair enough. That's good. We're getting it We're getting it this year. That's for certain. That also completes with all the other mobile suits that we have: the Arios, the Dynamis. The Exia, the Dynamis, and the Curios. I said Arios. But of course, looking at this image here, which unfortunately I don't have the ability to open this up, but it's still a good image to see the Nautilus just going blah, showing off all of its parts. And of course, you're going to switch from one to the other. Oh, let me go back. The retail on this is, I just saw it a minute ago, 8,800 yen. So technically 80 bucks. So technically you guys are going to be spending $160 so you can have this kit and that kit. Oh boy. If you guys are writing on the chat, I'll look at that in a minute. Let me just continue on. So here is the part separations that will allow you to transform the Virtue into the Nautilus. Some great part separations. This is actually amazing. When you look at this, it feels like I'm looking at something out of the Master Grade Alex. By the way, I'm just going to have a nice little can of Bacardi lemon and lime real rum cocktail. Natural flavors. How much alcohol is on this? 5.9% alcohol. Not bad. I feel like I'm drinking an energy drink. I'm going to need all the energy. So here are all the part separations. Here's the weaponry, the parts that opens up for the GN shield, like in the anime. I don't think you're gonna get parts, effect parts for that, but I'm assuming somebody's gonna take a clear part of a basketball or something that's a bubble, and put it around the virtue to simulate that scene from Double O. Of course, the GN drives. You have the weaponry, and of course, you have its own beam rifle and shield for the Nautilus, which of course you can also take the over-the-shoulder cannons to give it to the Nautilus, like it was in the anime. And look at that hair. So I wonder, is it a rubbery hair? Is it PVC? Is it polycapped, or is it like rubbery but with a wire inside? I feel like it's a rubber because I see it can be bendable. So that's the announcement that we got that's coming out this November. October, we're getting the Gundam Grimoire. It's going to be 1,980 yen. So we're talking about close to $18. $20, you could say. I'm not familiar with this mobile suit, but I really like the halberd axe type thing, and the armored hoodie thing. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like this. Nice gimmick, and of course you could take this thing apart. I don't know. Is this something from? I know it's from some series. I just don't remember it, so you have to forgive me. Oh, Albert's here. Let me get him on. Señor, ¿cómo está?
What's up, dude?
What's up? How you doing?
Doing well, brother. Doing well.
I'm showing everybody off the newest announcements, which of course is the kits that we already are aware of. The Master Grade Virtue, which you can turn it into the Nautilus, and all that stuff. And I'm looking at the Grimoire, which I'd never heard of before.
I haven't heard of either. Where's that from?
I don't know. I Prime told me what it was, and I pretty much forgot what it was, where it was from. Somebody in the chat's going to tell me, but it's still looking. I really like it. It's a high grade kit. It's not a P Bandai. So, and it's for six. It's going to be for 1,980 yen. Nice design, very clean.
It looks clean. It looks like it's fun to paint.
Yeah, this is nice. And then, of course, the next kit that they announced is coming out in October is the SDW Heroes Cleopatra Kubele Dark Mask version. This is 660 yen, so it's on the cheaper end. But wow, it's actually really nice. And then some hidden, who's that Gundam kit that's coming out? Pictures. So right now, that is the only thing that is showing on the website for Hobby Next. Now, they've also showed this new type of 30-minute mission kit, which I've been a big fan of for a while, designed by Takayuki Yanasi, and it's a 30-minute mission kit called the Esposito.
Despacito.
Yeah, so with the new line of so these three kits, we have the Earth Alliance kits, we have the Balion mobile forces, and then we have these ninja type kits, the Maxium forces. And I don't know if this is part of the Maxium or the whatever, but it looks nice though.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, right now this page, and then of course we have the recently announced 30-minute mission Sisters, which I don't know when is that coming out, but I think in the last page, and I'm going to go back to the last page, or I can go here. We have the 30-minute mission Sisters, the Lulushi. Actually, you know what? Every time I jump, hold on, I gotta get our other friend here, Maverick.
What's going on,
Saludo, ¿cómo tú estás, señor?
Because I've been waiting here for 10 minutes, man. You're just like rambling on, son.
I'm sorry, I was
I'm like going up like this, fucking sending messages on the private chat.
I'm sorry, I haven't even turned this on yet. The stupid phone.
Fucking send. I even sent titty emojis.
Titty emoji.
Those do caught your attention. That's for sure.
Mira que estoy tomando.
Nice. And I should be drinking some.
Four cans for $12 at the liquor store.
There's no gas in Florida, so it's crazy.
You serious? You guys ran out already?
Yep, like yesterday. So
I'm seeing. I'm looking at people like filling up their milk cartons, empty soda can bottles, all with gas. And then I saw like another picture of a woman filling up a trash bag, a massive trash bag full of.
That's a bomb waiting to happen, son.
Dude, I remember seeing a video, and it's a sad video where a tanker truck flipped over in India, and all these Indian people were going to the tanker truck to collect all the gas that was filled. And then that was like maybe about 5 minutes. Then the video turns off, and then about another video comes up. Everybody's turmoil.
Yeah, from a different angle. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so sad. So that's an accident. I'm surprised there's no accidents happening now.
Instead of actually helping out the truck driver and getting him out, everybody just went in there and just trying to get the gas out, man. It's crazy. I'm telling you, the South is gonna turn into like a Mad Max Thunderdome type of shit. So,
and it's crazy because like there's no real shortage of gas. It's just people are like panic buying. So there's no gas until like the new one arrives. We're in a peninsula. Everything comes through a port. It doesn't make any sense. People are dumb.
So, all I just want is people just panic buy Dogecoin so I can get my stock up.
I just filled my tank up, $33, because it's now like $3 a gallon here.
Yo, electric, man. Tesla all the way, son.
I'm gonna buy the Cybertruck. I'm gonna trade in my truck and get a Cybertruck. I pre-ordered it. He got my $100.
Yo, you remember when we did that shit and I told us like, yo, I'm gonna ask my wife if I can get the Cybertruck. I'm just gonna do the $100. She goes like, fuck no.
Let me tell you something.
I'm like, nah, man.
I was actually considering buying a hybrid, like the Highlander hybrid, but this was in the year when I found out I had to move, and I said, God damn it, now I can buy a new car or used for that matter.
Bro, you need to get a truck. It changes your life.
Yeah, but how much you spend on diesel?
I got a Honda Ridgeline, and I get like 20 something a miles a gallon, 22, 23. It's awesome.
Yeah, you got a 3.6 liter engine, no?
Yeah, the VTEC is dope.
Yeah, there's a JZ motor. That's the same one that I'm driving on the Accord.
Yeah, it's like a modified bigger version of that, but it's the same thing. And it's like a Honda Pilot with a bed. You can't beat it. Like it's so.
I seen all your story things that you've done with that. Piling fucking rocks in the back, fucking lumber, dirt,
dude, man.
Fucking if you dead bodies and shit, all that.
It's an accessory. I love it. I'm always gonna own a truck for the rest of my life. I think I'll probably get a car.
Down in Florida, you definitely need a truck down there or a massive SUV.
Yep, this is a necessity of living down here.
If I go live in Florida, if I go live in Florida, the first thing I'm buying is myself is a gun, and a fucking car and a Corvette. That's it.
My neighbor got the new
Corvette. That's so like midnight.
Beautiful. My neighbor has.
Yeah,
I'd rather get a convertible.
Yeah, but people in Florida still in the 1980s. Look at their haircuts.
That's true.
Bro, my neighbor got a dope. He's like that cool, like he's what I want to be when I get old. He's like that cool, like black dad with the hat and the Pumas and shit. That's what I want to go when he grows old. He's like 50. He's like almost 60. So he's sitting there. So he got some sports cars. He got a Corvette. That shit was like a fucking Gundam. It's beautiful. It's just how it's designed with the curves and everything. It's
Yeah,
red. So it was dope.
He put some time in it then.
No, he bought that's how the new the new C6 looks like. The new Corvette. It looks like a fucking sports car. It's crazy. It's like a Lambo. And for like 70 grand, you can't beat it.
Yeah. Shit.
Anything else got released while we were talking?
Right now, the only thing I see, and this is on Taggy right now, is the 3 mobile suits that we just mentioned, which I'll repeat again. Master Grade Virtue is coming out in November. Well, in October, it's the Grimoire and the SDW Heroes Dark Mask. That's coming in October. I don't see anything else. I see a car that's been released by Ashima, Cyber Formula, that from that series, which I never actually followed. Let me see if I could show you a picture of this. This one right here. This looks like a prototype because it's too clean. I don't see no markings or anything. Do you guys see it?
I don't. It looks like a prototype photo too.
Right. So it's like, okay, we're doing this, but it doesn't say. Actually, you know what? Let me just do the translate into English, and I don't see any release date. It says they decided to launch and release this kit. So we're gonna do it. We just don't know when.
Not bad.
So anyway,
that's where I live. The capital of Florida.
Let me say hi to Tetsujin. How you doing? I know 369. Josh, how you doing? Michael Dawson, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Protha 2004, nice. Feed the Snake, how you doing? Backstep.
Go Nose. By the way, my Florida people.
Styles Qatar, how you doing? Oh, he's that. So the Grimoire is based off the IBO side series. Thank you for letting me know that. And Spider 2K2, how you doing, man? Hope everything's good with you.
How like these side series kits getting actual releases where there's a bunch of awesome UC kits that never get any love in any form.
Remember the video game? I think the mobile game for IBO that came out, and they came out with those 2 mobile suits kits. I forgot the name of them. God damn it, I don't even remember where it is. I know I forgot the name.
What you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, but they decided to come out with those, and I was like, oh, okay, fine. It looks great, looks nice. Just surprised that they made it. I mean, it's going to be interesting what they're going to release this year, because the only thing related to Gundam that is newsworthy happens to be Hathaway's Flash, and
that's going to be great.
And that live action Gundam Fighter series that's only coming out limited. So we have that. I mean, let's do a roll call in regards to model kits. We already know that the Dagger came out, the Jin came out, the Calamity is coming out in a month or so. The Nightingale high grade is coming out. The real grade new Gundam, which I really want to get my hands on, and of course the Wing Gundam real grade, which looks amazing, far better than the master grade version.
Right.
I don't know what other high grade kits have been announced, because there's nothing. I mean, other than we got the revived Zaku, Char Zaku, and obviously another version of the Gundam, which of course the entry gate kit. But what other kits that we're supposed to be seeing, both in high grade camp, real grade? I don't think we're going to probably know anything until later on because I know there's the show comes out in September, the other hobby show, but maybe there's going to be a hint.
It's crazy because like since I don't build like high grades, I have like a filter which I just don't care. Like 1 to 100 and up is what I start paying attention. But some of these kids, man, they're attractive. They want to call they want to call I mean, that kid is beautiful, but like it's just man, it's too small. Not enough details for me. And plus like I wanted everything, all my shit to scale together. If that makes sense. You're mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Strange. I know something's screwy with my setup here. But the entry grade strike is coming out. Been announced like a few weeks ago. That interestingly enough, Prime wants me to build the strike with her, the entry grade. But I told her that's not coming out until December. You want to wait until December? He goes, yeah. All right, fine, December. So that's coming out for 500 yen, 700 yen with the beam rifle and the shield. So that's the only entry grade kits that they've announced. And yeah, Spider. There'll be a Master Grade EX Banshee. Of course. We're gonna get that. And Maverick is talking, and he's not saying nothing.
I'm just listening.
Oh, all right.
Just listening.
Just chime in on what you think we're gonna be getting.
I'm not a person that likes HGs. You know.
Same here. I'm whatever.
Unless it's an RG, because it has like that amount of detail. Like just say like the only HGs that I want to buy, but I haven't pulled the trigger to has been like what's it? Fuck, I did not forget. Like the Penelope and the XZ Gundam. I want to have those two because they're above average size. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And then just the other one from Hathaway's Flash, that brownish pink one with a mono eye.
The Messer.
The Messer. There we go.
I haven't purchased that as well, and I wanted to get that.
Think about it. If they had that in 1 to 100, like in an RE or some shit, you will buy that in a fucking second. Like,
oh yeah.
Why couldn't they just make that?
From what I heard, the Messer was supposed to come in RE, and they switched in the last minute.
That'd be interesting what they're gonna do.
They have to be an RE release in a minute.
Yeah.
Like a regular one, not a variation or something, like a regular one. So I'm waiting. They were gonna do that. I don't know if that's a fake picture or not. When they had like the fucking the Sigok.
Looking one that looks kind of like with a cone shape.
Yeah, there's like green, the Sigok.
Whatever. Yeah, it was put on hold, but I don't know. I still win. Or whether they changed their mind.
I actually own Shizuoka.
All right, so I'm refreshing Twitter right now because lately Twitter has always been like ahead of everybody else. Let me see here.
Like this is one of the only high grades that I own because I can't get this unless I get like a wrestling kit or something. So like because I love the idea, the design behind it. But
I purchased that and I can't believe I sold it. I'm such an idiot.
And they're hard to find. Like I thought about it.
All the unicorns
like a set online. I couldn't find it.
All the unicorn high grade kits are really, really hard to find. And there was a time where like you're so sick and tired of looking at high grade kits from unicorn, and now they're gone.
Yeah, even the Ross and Zulu you can't find very easily. So that might be on my list when I go to Japan to buy. Shit that I'm assuming it'll be easier to find over there. Just by the amount, but I saw a guy build that kid inside a bottle in a hobby show. It was amazing.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Because it was like on the water. It looked beautiful. So I'm like, damn. I'm not the amount of talent you need for that shit. And those are like, those tanker people and the war painting people, they could do some shit.
All right, so I'm seeing some images here from Twitter. Let me just show it off here for a second. Not Gundam related, but it's all coming out of Shizuoka. Where's Twitter? Twitter.
The sock. There you go. Fuck, that shit was killing.
What the hell was it? I just had it a minute ago. Not tag copies. There we go. All right. So right now I'm seeing this is from Platts. A10C Thunderbolt 2, but I can't tell the scale on that. Italiard. Is it Platts or Italiard? Which one is it? It's right. Well, that's expensive because it's 5,600 yen, so that could be 1/32 scale. That's a big boy right there.
It doesn't look that big in the picture, but
yeah.
I'm just thinking of the box.
But this is big because look at the table and the seating. 1/12 scale F1. Is it an Lotus 99T? For you racing car out there. That's actually nice. Let me see here. Then we have a 1/48 scale F14A Tomcat. So Italiard, Platts. That has to be one. Yeah, that's right. I just said it right now. 1/48 scale.
I got the Revell version here. That's one of those kits that I want to build eventually.
I've been looking at the Revell's. What do you call it? The Top Gun version. Been thinking about getting it, but I don't know.
When's the last time you built a plane kit? It's been years. I don't even remember.
Oh, look who's there! Hey,
Arya, say bye.
It's like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Well, she want him to come go lay down. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
Nice doggy.
Yeah, go to bed, mama. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
The last plane kit that I actually made was actually the 1/48 scale FA18, which was like technically my second entry to Mosquito Con years ago. Don't have it anymore.
Yeah, hold on a second. So the is it gonna be a 1/100 one of those 00 Gundams, the one that has like the heavy armor and
yeah, the Virtue.
The Virtue.
Wait,
what's the already a 1/100 Virtue?
Yeah, there was a no grade version.
The no grades, right?
Yeah, there were no grades, and now we're getting the master grades, and I'm gonna show it again to.
I didn't know.
That's gonna be a big boy.
Espérate. This one right here. Mira.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mira que grande que está. And
so they're gonna make the Raphael too, right? I'm assuming eventually.
Well, okay. So first of all, it's coming out in November for about 8,800 yen. So $80. You could
prepare your anuses. $95 in the U.S.
No, espérate. Double that. Because everybody's gonna buy it just so they can have this and that.
Yeah. They should just sell you the.
Mira, look at
the
all
armor separately, maybe, but they're not gonna do that shit.
No, they're never gonna do something like that. And look at the armor parts. It's not like armor parts. It's hollow. There's some parts within the parts itself.
But that's like two, 3 pieces at most. I'm assuming. Then
wait a minute. You're basically building the Nautilus. The first thing you're building is the Nautilus right there, because it has all the internal inner frame parts reminiscent to that of the Dynamis and the Curious and not the Curious, but also the Exia. And then you're just adding the extra layer parts over it to turn it into the Virtue. That's all. Is
the hair like separate pieces, or is it like one like rubber part?
Mira, because if you look at here, how it's bent and turned. Look around here.
Right.
And it's different because I think you have to take this part off and stick it in there. And this one has to go under there. So it's layers. I think it's going to be a rubber part with a metal wire inside.
No metal parts. It's just going to be rubber.
No. I said a rubber part with a metal wire inside. So that
No,
way you're gonna. So that way you're
complete
gonna.
I mean that's gonna be hard to like for them to mold it. So I'm assuming maybe someone in the chat has an idea. I don't know.
Right. So yeah, that is what's coming out this year.
Okay.
Wow, people don't like Revell. I never heard that shit. That's a
What?
new one.
What?
That people don't like Revell kits.
Revell has a history of being the cheapy model kit.
I mean, like, but that's the thing, though. That's like the first kit you get when you go to like
Right.
when you go to that store. So that's like for me it has no nostalgia, but obviously you move past that. That's like when people start with like high grades and no grades and stuff. But
there's a guy on YouTube, Max's Models. He did a lot of documentary videos of all the companies that make model kits: Revell, Tamiya, Tester, Polar Lights, Fine Molds. Everybody. The model companies from Russia, from Germany, all that stuff. And he did a comparison between a cheap model kit and an expensive model kit. I think he built the Mustang. He built the Revell Mustang, and I think he built the Tamiya Mustang. And I think the Tamiya Mustang was about $20 more. They were the same scale, but he compared it to what you get with a cheap version compared to an expensive version, even though they're both the same scale and have some detail that looks really good.
The proportions are all different.
No, actually, in reality, it was a new mold for a Revell, and it looked really nice. And I'm thinking I'm maybe posting the wrong video, or not wrong video, the wrong type. But still, Revell is great as a filler to get into the hobby. It's not something that you're gonna go, oh wow, it's the best model kit ever. Yeah, Revell has a history of really, really bad kits, but there are some great kits they released. Then I want to build the Revell's FA-18 Hornet from the Top Gun movie because I've seen some new parts and decals on it. I want to see how well it is. I don't want to buy. If you go to Michael's, all they sell is Revell kits, and it's the older model versions that they keep on pumping out every year. I mean, there were kits that I remember that was 10 years old that they still make. Really
I got one Revell kit in my backlog.
There you go. I remember building that when I was a kid, and that's an old mold from the 80s.
That brings me back, like
right. It's great because it is nostalgic, but you compare it with like something out of a Talliard or a Cami,
and
forget it.
This gotta cost like less than $15. I don't think I pay more than that. So
I have the SR-71, the Revell version, and compared to that other one, that Italian what's it called, hobby company?
Italiard.
Was it Italiard or something like that?
I refer to it as Italiard. Some people say Italiard.
There's like one more big one that you're missing, but that's also like they make really good kits. I gotta think. Oh my god, I think I own you.
Well, you got if you go to the cheap brand, you have obviously Revell, but Revell also owns Monogram, so they both merge together.
Yeah, maybe Monogram is what I'm thinking. Yeah,
you have Airfix. They make a lot of cheap kits. Obviously, to get them out there, they do make some great big scale kits. They have this massive Mosquito, which is like 1/35th scale. No worries.
That's gonna be fun. That's like I want to be able to fly that shit.
It's huge. It's like massive. It's a big model kit. So you have Airfix. You have that. Wish I remember the other company that makes cheapy kits. No, MPC. That's another cheap brand right there.
Actually,
oh god, Heller. There's another one. Those make cheapy brand kits. Dan says Revell Germany stuff isn't too bad. No, that's true. The Revell from Germany model kits are better than the ones that come here in the United States. That's true. Yes, there is Revell monogram, exactly.
I thought it was the Revell Star Wars, but it's actually the Bandai one. So I don't feel too bad about it.
They did make an ad by Revell, which is kind of okay. But that
I
one's
would love that that side by side. This is one. It's gotta be like 144, right?
Well, no, I don't know if it actually is 144. I
It would
remember
make
that.
sense, but I don't know. Look, what does it? Oh yeah, yeah, 144.
Well, that's 144. I don't remember the Revell version as being 144 scale. All right, so right now I'm not seeing anything. I'm doing a refresh. I do see another non-Gundam kit. I'm pulling it up right now. All right, so for those who remember Crusher Joe, they're releasing the Galleon. I remember the small Mecha Collide kits, which are very, very rare and hard to find. But I'm glad that Hasegawa is making this from the Crusher Joe line. What's the scale on this? 1/35th scale. So that's big. The 1/35th is huge.
In the picture looks small. I guess because it's around that disc thing.
It's almost the same size as a Tiger tank from that scale because it's an armored vehicle. It would have been nice if it was already controlled, but I don't like this parts forming tracks assembly.
I haven't built armor in years too. That's another thing that I have a few that I want to put together. Oh, the Revell is one. It's way bigger.
I believe so. You're right.
Yeah,
I do remember how big that thing was when it first came out back in the mid '80s. Because I remember it was like in Toys R Us and kids were just buying it up like crazy.
I remember that. I remember buying kits in Toys R Us. I remember that was crazy.
Oh,
and I'm not as old as you. That was a fun experience. And they had like the MSIA action figures and shit.
Well, that wasn't until the mid '90s that they released that because there was no such thing as Gundam in Toys R Us back in the mid '80s.
I mean, I was born in '89, so I just remember
you were a young pup.
No, I'm a baby, you know. I just got a lot of mileage. But I do miss that license.
Damn it! I closed the link that I was looking at right now. Jesus. So I guess we might as well look at this one because this is the sneak peek of all the kits that are being announced or are going to be shown at the show. Right now, we haven't heard nothing yet. It'll be funny that this night goes on and nothing shows at the show. It's like, oh, great. But if I show you this, there we go. So this is the sneak peek that we're talking about. We already know that there's going to be a cross silhouette Wing Gundam. Wing Zero. High grade, not Nightingale. That's great. The 30-minute Missing Sisters. I didn't realize this is going to come out as a high grade kit. Oh, great. There's the real grade high new Gundam, which I was amazed when I saw that. Now I want to build the master grade, which I have. Some company known as Nunu making some stock car rally car type vehicles. Fujima. Let's see, a couple of battle aircraft carriers. And of course the little SD. Is this referred to as Chibi? Chibi kits?
Yep.
Okay. Battleship and carrier. Tank.
That looks great. The aircraft carrier looks amazing. I always wanted to get like an aircraft carrier and do that Evangelion fucking thing with the Eva goes on top of it. Like do that diorama.
Right. I'm surprised nobody has done it. I've seen a video, or I've seen a picture of somebody building. What do you call it? The Unit 3 Ava unit just holding up the battleship during near the end of the series when it broke. But I don't remember the one where it's on top of a battleship.
Yeah,
On top of an aircraft.
on top and also like that scene in like Wind Gundam with the dead side, so like on top of the ship.
Yeah, that one.
That's a beautiful. Like nobody has ever done that shit. That would be amazing. I'm just not that good to pull that shit off, but like somebody that's actually going to be able to do it.
So there's the galleon right there, and that's Captain Harlock's Arcadia, or I don't know what version of the Arcadia is. I see some Machine Krieger. I've seen these old guys, of course. You know, fine moles, weapons. Oh, you got to respect the Phantom, of course. Then you have Tamiya kits, some tanks. Tamiya doesn't do sci-fi, so it's very rare. Then we have the Platts.
It was the Red Never. I remember now, yeah.
And then other manufacturers. So they may be releasing some kits from Space 1999, Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, Mark V.
Those are those kids that you always gonna find like in the like they don't have a category on like when we go to Mosquito Con, and like they don't have a place to put them.
All right, so I'm seeing something from Plamax, and this is for you, the Grim fans I've referred to, which back then it was referred to as Robotech Defenders, and that's this guy right here, 1/72nd scale, and this one has a robot claw.
Well, there's another
Climax.
Yeah, Max Factory Plastic Model Series.
Yo, there's another 30-minute mission that kit actually looks pretty good, but you know.
Expedito?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw that a moment ago.
Yeah, the fucking Despacito Gundam and shit. Love it.
And the Lelouch too. It's nice.
I like it. It looks clean.
I mean, and that's it for today, kids. Come back tomorrow for another dose.
No. It's gonna happen tonight. We're gonna see. Let's give it about another 20 more minutes because I know it's by 11 o'clock our time, 11 o'clock their time. They're gonna be opening the Bandai area, unless it's gonna be done tomorrow. And then I'm like, oh great, now I gotta do a live broadcast tomorrow. Great.
I don't know. My expectations are so low that I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What new kits are going to be coming out? I mean, other than the fact that we already know what's coming out. And remember, like a few weeks ago, they talked about a new Master Grade being announced, but nobody knows what the hell it is. They only know it's a price point around $60. So it's not going to be a Gundam. It's going to probably be a non-Gundam. I hope it's like, well, you know, I would say Leo would be nice, Master Grade, or Gira Zulu Master Grade from Unicorn.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Another like a modern grunt.
Yeah, I would like to see a new grunt mobile suit.
But you know, why should be like another version of an RX-78? You know, RX-78 with like pink tails or some bullshit.
It's milking that cow, man. That and the Unicorn. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, forget it. Unicorn is their bread and butter.
But it won't be 60. Yo, they milk the shit out of the fucking, you know, the engineering behind it and that mold is crazy.
No, I know. I mean, you get sick and tired. You get burned out of unicorn. I'm surprised nobody has bought 1,000 unicorns and put it on the table, like what they do with the Jims, the Dins, the Windams, the Maganacs, the Leos. It's out there. It's really cheap. Well, I'm surprised it's not cheap now, but sooner or later it's going to be.
People that like army build
because everything's all so oversaturated.
Look, I still got to look at this guy.
Yeah. I see. While we're waiting, so let me talk about what Oh my god, I gotta get his name. About a week or so ago, I received a message from, and I gotta give him credit because I always keep forgetting, from James Turner. So let me read this out. Actually, let's see, can I post this? No, I'll read it out loud. So MosquitoCon 2021 updates. This was a postmark on the 20th, so this could be subject to change. You could tell me if it's been postponed, but let me see. As of now, we are on track to hold MosquitoCon 29 on Saturday, July 31st, 2021. We will continue to monitor the situation and will follow state and venue guidelines the day of the show. Now, this is the one thing that kind of threw me off. A few things of note. Everything is subject to change. Wearing a mask inside the venue is mandatory. Understood. We all knew that. Each entry, I think each enter person, may enter up to 12 models in total.
Wow.
12. But each entry must enter up to 3 models per category.
Yeah,
so that means if you want to enter in the Gundam category, which is I think is number 39, I think, or is it 38? I don't remember. You can only bring 3.
Remember when we didn't even have a category, where it was just like mecha?
It was mecha, figures, and beings, and thanks to Dan Moore, and now and Gundam Planet is going to be there. Is going to be hosting this. We now have our own. Well, it was 2 years ago we had our own Gundam category, so that was great. But this year is also the Gundam category and other prizes and cool things. But yeah, so 3 kit per category. So if you're going to do Gundam, it's that. If you're going to do robots, beings, it's only 3 kits. If you're going to do sci-fi, it's 3 kits. If it's aircraft of 1/35th scale or higher, 3 kits. 1/35th scale or lower, 3 kits. Self-explanatory right there. And door will be open at 10 a.m. For non-entry, but it's all subject to change. So there you go. So for those of you who are ready to go to MosquitoCon this July, don't bring 20 Gundam kits. They only allow you to bring 3. Unless, of course, see, this is where I get confused, and I'm going to have to ask you, Maverick, on this. The trifecta and the miscellaneous. All right,
so in the miscellaneous, you can put in any kit, any size that you want in it. Now for the trifecta, you have to bring either you could do a robot, a car, a tank, a helicopter, a plane, a figure. But it has to be 3 different. It has to be different from each other.
Okay, that makes sense. That completely, utterly makes sense.
So if you want to bring a spaceship, a robot, and a car, you can do that.
I mean, that opens your creativity, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
Well, as a matter of fact, and I'm going to show you this. So I'm going to be building this guy right here, the USS Mount Whitney, and I got in the mail, which I ordered it from Wish. These photo etch railing parts for modern ships. I couldn't find any for this brand or this type of ship, and it's probably custom made out there. So I'm going to start working on this guy for the ship build. Remember this?
Yeah.
Where I paid $5 for this.
Mm-hmm.
So I can enter this in the artillery section.
Mm-hmm.
That should be interesting. Because I remember
you got to do a diorama with that. Like they will.
I think I'm gonna try. I have
something basic, but you got to do something. Have some graphics.
Now for regular robot section, I'm actually going to be doing this guy, the M9 from Full Metal Panic. So yeah, try this. I want to actually build an aircraft, and I had this right here. This is from Dragon. These are 1/44 scales. And
Dragon's another company.
And there are 2 kits. There are 2 kits in here, 2 fighters. with 2 different decals. So I'm going to try to build both of these. And if I can make it in time, I'm going to build this guy.
That's a lot of kids, bro.
Now, for Gundam, now as much as I like my Zuda, this could be for the trifecta. But I've already finished building the Master Grade Wing Gundam EW version Katoki. That's professionally built. I was thinking of bringing the Barbatos, which is built and painted and decaled, and that's ready to go. Now here's, and I was also thinking of bringing for the 3rd Gundam kit, maybe the High New Gundam. No, not the High New. Sorry, the New Gundam HWS, the real grade that I built last year.
Mm-hmm.
Was it last year or this year? I forgot. Well, anyway.
This year.
But you know me, I want to build another Gundam, and if I'm going to do it right, I'll build it professionally, and then I'll probably bring it to the show, and then I'll replace one of the other kits. Because I also have not brought with me the Dynamis, which I professionally built, and the Kyrios. Okay. So I have 5 kits ready to go. 6 if I count the Menzinger.
And the trifecta is going to be.
Oh, there we go. I have the Menzinger, which I built last year. Remember that guy? I got to now clean that up with all the dust that's on top of it, so I can bring that to the robot section. There we go. I have a robot now for that. Well, I'm going to build the other one.
And you could bring 20 fucking kids. So
no, it's 12, not 20.
Well, 12. So pretty much. I remember when that used to be okay in what was it before? It was the world. What was the name before? Baku.
Yep.
But I remember that shit. I just brought like all my shit. Everything. That's what
we all met.
Right.
That's where we all met.
Jesus, how long ago was that?
Oh God, I remember that. And then you guys were like telling me, "Oh, I'm from this part of the Dominican Republic, and I'm this part from the Dominican." And then I said, "Habaracoa," and you guys are like going, "What?" Yeah, this big ass guy is coming to the show. You see this big boy, guys? This is coming. I know it's not going to win, but I'll bring it anyway.
Bring it. You never know. Some of those judges, they be making some questionable decisions. Shit, I won. What does that tell you?
Listen, and I think I remember you, Maverick. You told me, and I think Chris told me on the day, on the year that I won with the GM Sniper, the GM Sniper Custom. You know, those guys were going back to my kit like over 3 to 4 times. I wasn't even paying attention. I said, no, you do what you got to do. I'll just look around. Don't bother. And you guys told me, dude, they were looking at that kit like multiple times. So I'm glad that, you know, that guy won.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
2011. Holy, that was 10 years ago. When they used to give like cool shit. Remember this?
I remember.
We don't even get that shit no more because look at the ones that we got after that. Just
yeah,
those are fucking peeling off.
Wow, they used to go all out. This was 2010.
Oh Jesus God, I remember that. That's a great crystal type thing. Yeah, that was great. Let me refresh this now. Let's see what's going on as we're reminiscing. Okay. Oh, okay. Good Smile Company is releasing something. Take a look at this. I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. Mira esa.
Wow.
I've seen that before.
I like that in so many different levels.
Loco, just freaking what's it called? That's something I would get.
I think
just for shits and giggles.
I think that's from Pat Labor. That looks from Pat Labor.
I just want to add like the crab, like little details on the arms to make it look like an actual crab
See.
with like putty.
Is it? I think that's from an anime, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
of course, every robot is from the anime, but that's
No,
from yeah. The red one is from Pat Labor. It's
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
I'm
from
like,
Pat
hold
Labor.
on. Okay.
Yeah, it's from Pat Labor.
Yeah, there's another anime that has one like this similar to it. That's what I'm saying. Hold on a second.
all right. So right now, Tag Hobbies just updated with some stuff from Ashima. Let me pull it up.
Ooh.
Ashima has been like rocking a lot of kits there lately. Oh, and I say Ashima, Aoshima. Sorry, gotta say it correctly.
We know what you meant.
So I see the girl from Macross Frontier.
1 minute.
And Funny Night series. I know what the hell that is. 1/8 scale. Some guy with a hat.
That's the Demon Slayer dude, Michael Jackson and shit.
Oh God. All right, let me back up it because I want to see the next one that's here. Good smile. So I see. Let me try to increase the size of this so you guys can see this clearly. Here we go. What the hell is that?
It looks like some Super Robo War shit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yo, put the title up on for it says Good Smile. What?
It just says good smile. Oh, but hold on. Let me do the translation. Translate to English.
Doesn't it be like weird?
Latest model product information. Right now, they're doing a collection of photo collection right there.
No, because I know Good Smile been pumping out
like,
some nice kits that I like.
Yeah, isn't that from Zambul? Oh, that's nice. The trailer that holds the Pat Labor.
Shit, I got a Pat Labor here. I need that.
That looks like good shit.
That's nice, dude. The other day on eBay, some guy was selling.
That looks like this.
The trailer for the. Okay, so if anybody remember the Dungram
MSG, right?
No.
No, to Alberto. That's MSG parts.
Yeah, that's
yeah, the MSG parts. Okay, but there was a model kit that came out in the mid '80s, and I forgot the name of it. But it was a transport vehicle where you could put the robot in to transport it. It was a great utilitarian vehicle. No one bought it back in the day because oh wait, just a truck. Who cared about the truck? Now you care about it because it's rare. It's some guy was selling it for $20 and I bid on it and I put the maximum of 40. Somebody got it for like 75 and I said shit.
Wow.
I would have loved to get that. So here's that crab thing, and it's from Pat Labor. Ooh, that's an actually nice shield. Oh, what is this? I remember this.
What man, I just saw the OVA.
Yeah,
like about 3 months ago with my daughter.
What's it called again? I know. It's like right in the tip of my tongue. What the hell is it? Come on, guys, tell us. What is it?
They might be like,
and it transforms. Look at that.
wow, that's a good transformation too.
All right, so that's pretty much it on that one. Let me do a refresh. Good smile and Aoshima there so far. But the thing is, you got to go back into it again because they keep updating it.
That design, it looks like the fucking bug design from like Victory Gundam.
All right, so Darren Show says is Dangayo.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. All right, let me check on Facebook to see if there's anything going on here. And refreshing again. What's your opinion on those really, really nice, cheapy $12.99 Gundam kits that they showed the other day? Which is technically like the derpy Gundams, as I call them.
I mean, to get somebody to start, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
To give it as a gift to somebody.
That's understandable. That's understandable, but the fact that you look at it and you go, "Oh God."
I'm assuming that has to be the target audience for that shit. Because, like, I wouldn't want to buy that.
Well, here's the problem, though. Or here's what's interesting, though. You have to buy 5 of those to get to, because it also comes with an extra part to make a Zaku too. So that's an incentive, kind of like what they did with the Marvel figures and the DC figures. You have to buy each figure so you can get a little part of it to turn into a bit to make another figure. So, and this was something, and just so you know, this was a Ooh, what is that?
That's Sasquatch.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Prime 92 told me, why couldn't they do the same thing with model kits where you start buying parts from a kit and then you get an extra part, and then as you build all the kits, you build one kit. And I think she was referring to then she said they should make a 1/100 scale Dendrobian. And I said to her, what are you going to do? Sleep with it in your bed? You have no place to put that, let alone the one that you have on your table.
I just want to my Neo Xeon in a fucking box because I don't have space for it.
Exactly.
And that's, so I really have no fucking, I have a garage and I don't have space for that shit. So imagine a 1/100, that'd be crazy.
That's stupid. That's the size of your truck.
Bandai should do that though. That's a good idea, but that's another way of them to push like the shitty kits that they think won't sell well, like Marvel does. So like whatever wave they do, they try to push
Remember, they're doing that with the there's that magazine to build the 1/350 scale Yamato. So every time you buy this magazine or I think a cart, you get a part. And then you have to buy like 60 of these just to build the actual model kit.
Yeah, I mean if they do waves like that, that might be a wave, but that model kits don't work that way. Like they don't do waves, and the reason like they don't have to push new bolts. Maybe they could do it, but if they learn anything from Hasbro, it's that you could make some money because people will buy shit that they don't really want just for the build-up piece.
Exactly. It's a novelty idea, but you got to find the actual. You actually have to find those people who actually really are willing to spend that amount of money. I mean, yeah, people spend a lot of money to buy the Unleashed version of the Gundam, but to do that, no, it's not going to work that way. All right, so Hobby Link Japan is showing some more non-Gundam kits. There's a Japanese self-defense force truck, which looks pretty nice. Okay. Okay, so I see the Aoshima kits are being talked about right now. I'm giving it I'm going to give it about another 30 minutes, and if not, we'll have to do this again tomorrow. But I think if not tomorrow, it's going to probably be early in the morning, because then if Bandai releases it as we're shutting down, I'll be pissed as hell.
Shoot.
They want to close the show, the big boys.
That's understandable. I mean, it's not like the fact that they're filling up the venue. They're not letting people in the venue. They're just doing it online. That's all.
Hold on. There's no limited amount of people coming in?
No, they literally closed the show, but this is all online. So basically they have the venue set up to see the kits and all that stuff, but they're not allowing, well, hold on. Right now, Tetsu says it is an open invitation, but I thought it was limited, like maybe only to the press, to representatives, to other manufacturers to see this. I don't know if it's going to be available to the public. The last thing you want is that.
I mean, the idea is like a trade show, right? That's supposed
Yeah, it's
to be
like a
the
trade
idea
show,
behind it.
kind of like the New York Toy Show, which I never went.
And there's so many times it's whack after a while, man.
It's like the car show, some shit. I remember going even as a kid.
Yes,
I never been to a car show. I always
Really?
every year I kept saying I'm gonna go,
I
and
went.
I said to, like, for next year for 2020.
Why? Like
I'm
I
going.
feel like we went to one in my head.
Never went.
Like that's crazy. Like
I
if you
went-
had asked me like on a lie detector test, I'm like, yeah, we went to a car show together.
Let me tell you
For
something.
some fucking reason.
The car show. I went to 2 car shows in Jacob Javits. It's amazing. It's amazing how many cars they put in there. And I think I was there in the year when iRobot came out. And remember that Audi car that you can barely see the wheels? It was there. So I was like, wow, that's actually amazing to see something like that. There was also like a Jeep. I forgot what version of the Jeep it was, but they had this 35 degree angle rock cliff, and the Jeep is on it, nothing holding up, and it's held by the emergency brake, and see how strong the tires are, or the traction, as you could say. But yeah, going to a car show is amazing, especially if you go with friends. Obviously, you see all the car girl chicks, just prancing around and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think last time I went, they had like the NSX concept. That's how long ago that was.
Jesus.
So, Jesus,
talking about like 6-7 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
No, it had to be more than that. It had to be at least 10. Yeah, it had to be more than that.
Yeah, I used to go to those like by the beach type shit, like hot import nights and shit out in like in Jersey, or the ones over here by me and shit, like what's
the one
called
they got in Atlantic City.
I used to go to those fucking car modified fucking events and shit. I used to go with my car and shit, But now I just like I see it because they hold one by my house every Friday during the summer. People bring hot rods, fucking lifted trucks, the whole night. It's like I've taken my daughter there a couple of times. She likes it, and it's like keep seeing the same dudes over and over and talk to them. I think I have one shirt that says "Bitch, I operate," and one guy was just like, "Yo, what?" It's just,
if what?
Yeah, it was whatever, but. And then one person tells like, "How can you have that and you have your daughter?" She tells she can't read yet.
You won't remember this.
I remember back in the mid-90s, I went to a car show, but it was like more like the old, like classic cars, and it was next to an airfield where they were doing also an air show. So it was like 2 shows for the price of one. So I saw a lot of old aircraft and a lot of classic cars.
Okay,
that was really good to see that. They don't do that anymore. I mean, they probably will because it's all outside. You don't have to worry about there you could be 6 feet apart from everybody.
I'm in Florida. They don't give a fuck here. Like they don't care. And we got vaccinated back in like February and shit. So and they don't care. They look at you funny if you wear a mask. So
I heard that they caught a guy in Florida who was the one that fired his gun in Times Square recently.
Yep, they caught him today.
The one that shot like the lady and the kid.
Yeah. But
wow.
It was not. But it was not meant for them. It was meant for. I guess there was an argument between him and another guy, and obviously, just firing the gun like and doesn't care.
He drove to New York with his gun. I'm assuming because you can't get a fucking gun in the city.
Nah, the dude is from out here. He just fucking fled to Florida. I guess his
girlfriend helped
to hide him and shit. Yeah.
What's his wait? I think the girlfriend turned him in.
You can't shoot somebody in Times Square and get away with it. It's just like they're gonna get.
I was actually surprised.
Go to the Bronx, bro. Okay.
How many cameras are in Times Square and nobody saw nothing until like at the very last minute where all that shit was happening?
I don't know, bro.
I mean, you can literally bump into a cop in Times Square like every 10 feet. What the hell was this happening?
Man, this is a typical New York shit. Ain't nobody snitching. Ain't no one snitching.
You get away with it, bro. I'm telling you.
Man, everybody's like killing each other with guns and shit. You know how you gonna shoot like this? How you gonna just like look back and it's like
the gangster kill shot. You go like that, that's a kill shot. Ah.
Yeah, but at least you're aiming. But this dude was like,
oh yeah, they were showing their lives.
I remember some guy saying, "You want to shoot your gun like this? You want to hold your camera like that when you record."
Right. That's good advice, bro.
Shit, man.
Yeah, I gotta go shooting soon.
Man, I need to go to one of those fields.
Man, bullets are expensive. For my AR, like fucking $1 something. Just to go shooting, fuck you. So it's literally $1, $1, $1, $1, $1. Like, no, fuck that. When ammunition becomes cheaper again.
All right, so what is going on here? Because they've wind down over there, so let me double check again. So I think I'm going to stop this at around 11:30 because right now I don't see shite or shoot. Could have been building a kit right now.
Man, I could have been getting myself ready because my wife is being induced.
So yeah, I heard. How's she doing though? How's she doing?
Like shit, man. She want to get this baby out already. I don't blame her, man. She don't sleep. She don't eat. She don't
want to come out. I thought the baby was due like a month ago, bro. So
that's what I thought too. Because you told me that you couldn't. You were not going to go to Mosquito Con because you thought that your wife was going to give birth in July.
No, no. What's it called? The reason why I'm not going is the baby's gonna be not even 2 months, and usually they tell you not to go out or do anything because she doesn't get her first vaccinations and things at 3 months old.
Oh, that's right. So you can't go.
So I'm trying, and with everything else is happening, I'm just like trying to limit myself from like going out to places. So you know,
that's crazy.
I'll survive without Mosquito Con for 1 year. Yeah.
Hold on.
I have for like 10, so I'm alright.
Hold on a second. I think there's another show coming up in October.
Yeah, the one by my house.
No, the one down in South Jersey. There was one in South Jersey that I think comes out in October, somewhere November. It's near Camden.
Oh shit.
I remembered that because I went there one time. It was a small venue, but it was still International Model Sponsor Society group. I don't know if they're still doing it, but
Camden is like a horrible place.
I'm surprised not many hobby shows are happening in other towns or in other cities. Normally I would see on Facebook somebody posting a hobby show from another, whether it's from California or Vegas or Texas. Texas, I know there's a good show there and one in Arizona, but I have not seen one in the entire year, you could say.
Nobody really is doing anything, man. Most of the people are just canceling and shit.
Plus, they don't want the babies don't want the liability of somebody getting sick and suing them and shit.
Yeah, I mean, in all due fairness, I mean, I'll be building these kits, and I can imagine at the 11th hour they're gonna say, "No, we're not doing it." 2022.
I hope the hobby's not dying, like especially for hobby shows. Every time you go, it's just like a bunch of old people. So
no, but hold on. They did one online not too long ago. I think it was a couple of months ago.
Yeah, online is understandable.
Out in Maryland, and they did it online, and they actually did pretty good too. So I don't know. It all depends how well you want to coordinate this shit.
I mean, I've been to Camden, but it's been a while. And Trenton too. And my mom lives in Patterson. And those like them fucking places, bro. They're tough. Hopefully it's gotten better. But I remember like even like 5 years ago, Camden was fucking even for Jersey. Like the bar is so low, but even for Jersey, it's just like shitty place. I mean, it's what I wanted.
Let me ask you a question. There was no hobby shows in Florida, and obviously before the COVID.
Yeah, there's a bunch here. There's several in Orlando. They have a few. Here like the Hobby Town. Those like a hobby show thing. Here in Tallahassee, they get like they, they get a couple people from like the county, and they come in and stuff. And the talent is not much there, but at least they do something, But that's about it. But I know for a fact in Orlando do a few. In Tampa, they had a hobby show like 2 years ago. I remember.
Okay.
So yeah, Florida's a big state, so.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
All right. Yeah. So,
what time you want to cut it off? Watch. Let's get like 5 minutes after you close it. They announce the big reveal.
Let's wait until 11:30.
Yeah.
11:30.
Yeah, that'll be a good idea.
And then we'll go. And then we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
And if I have to do a part 2 tomorrow, I will do a part 2.
Do it. Like yeah, Jersey City is super gentrified. It's nothing like before.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's posting shit.
Don't you live in Jersey City? When did you end up moving?
I moved to North Bergen.
Oh wow, North Bergen.
Dude, I couldn't. I had to leave the house I was in. I just don't remember what it was. I didn't know it was North Bergen. I just saw a girlfriend there. I'm gonna say this though. I was I never liked where I lived, but it was even worse where the owner took away the garage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And rented the apartment below, and the people did not have a car, and I had to park my car outside, and I had to move it every few days. Obviously, a benefit of having a garage is great.
Yeah,
but
I'm in my little garage right now. Like you can't beat that. Like no, that's the benefit of being in Florida.
I have a parking spot, so I'm fine with that. Because and right now I'm actually looking in the possibility. There's a possibility that I'm gonna have to move again because the rent that I'm paying here is too high.
I thought you ended up buying. That sucks.
No. I was looking for a condo, couldn't find no condo whatsoever. Then let me just let you know. So I'm starting to look for a new condo again, and I found one that was great. Unfortunately, I got dental work to take care of, major dental work.
You think about going to DR and getting it done there for like?
Cállate con eso. You and every other Dominican is telling me that.
Bro, you know my cousin has a clinic, a professional clinic who can make that.
Do you know how many trips I would have to make to go to the Dominican Republic to do dental work? It's like the same thing here, but you have to, here is here, but over there you have to fly over there to do work, and then you have to go back there a few months later because you have to wait until certain things heal, and then you have to do it again. I can't afford that. That's too much money. That's more money spent on the flight than the work.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, if you get the logistics right, you might even cut even. But yeah.
So
I'm going to DR next week, and I'm gonna get some work done.
I'm not going for at least I'm starting something that hopefully will be done in 6 months. So if it's not October-ish, maybe November-ish I'll go. And if that doesn't happen, 2022.
Come to Japan with me in November. Fuck it. Fuck DR. You've been there too many times.
No, because I listen, I have too many model kits. I'm hoping for, well, I haven't even pre-ordered none of these kits that just came out. The Master Ray Jin, no. The Calamity, no. The Nightingale, the new Gundam, no, anything. I mean,
in your backlog,
the only thing I want is that Virtue. That's probably the only kit that I'm going to be getting this year.
I saw somebody posting in the chat that it was $99 Gundam Planet. So,
But the Virtue,
yeah,
of course.
that's a man. I thought it was gonna be like 75, 100.
You gotta remember how big it is.
Well, I'm not thinking.
That's gonna
like the full armor. How much was the full armor?
What, the full armor Gundam?
Yeah, because that had to be about the same type of.
That was like around $70, but the size. But
I guess you get technically two kits in one, but like this shit.
Remember, say I built that one. That one was nice, but
I got the atom part. What the fuck is it? I'm gonna have to do something with that. I gotta find it. I remember I bought the P Bandai atom to this. It's gotta be there somewhere. I want to sell something, but I need to get a price. I need your advice.
About what? Señame.
Let me go back.
There,
This kit. How much should I sell it? I don't. Is the new Gundam the 172 scale?
That's close to like that's over $150 right there. But you know who I'm like I'm poor at judging this because I don't deal with resin parts. There's a guy named Dan. You may want to send an email to Dan Moore. He could probably tell you.
Oh, I know Dan. He sold me one of the 5-star kits that I have.
Right. So I right now I just guessed that price. I really guessed that. So
it's brand new, and I don't think this is a recast for the quality of it. Oh, it smells like fucking resin, but I want to get a quote. I couldn't find it online, and I don't want to give it away, but I want to sell it. I'm not gonna build it.
No, don't give that. That you can keep there, and it'll. Hold on a second. Okay, so they're showing some 30-minute missions, but it's the same shit as before. More Aoshima stuff. Just military vehicles, nothing new. 30-minute mission kits again. Yeah, things are really... They're pacing this. Yeah, I really don't know how much that would be worth. I mean, Prime 92 just purchased that GPO 3 1/72 scale, but it's a model kit. A lot of plastic parts, a lot of LEDs, photo etch parts, decals. She's paid over like close to $300. It's ridiculous. I would never pay for something like that. But then again, it is a 1/72 scale.
It's a lot bigger, I guess. Yeah,
it's huge.
And I think this is the whole kit. It's heavy. It's a couple pounds.
So Hell Sting Oz Unit says, I say 200 for that kit. He goes
200. That's reasonable. And I got it way cheap. I got it from some guy. It was in a show somewhere. I don't remember where.
Somebody gave me the Rosanzunu resin kit, 144 scale kit. It was really nice, but I wouldn't even know where to go with it. And I gave it to Dan in exchange for a high grade kit. So,
he got it.
I said I wouldn't even know where to go with this.
Yeah, really? I think I paid like $8. I think I gave him like $80 or something. It wasn't more than $100. But that was like years ago. Jesus Christ!
All right,
now
Alan,
you found it in storage.
Hold on a second. Alan just said he just came on the stream right now. Was that a G system new Gundam?
No, it's not the G system. It's the.
Show the front of it. Let me give you the. Hold on. Let me give you the full screen. How do I do this? The last time I did this, I forgot. If I do that, no. If I do that, yeah. Okay. So it's that kit from Gundam Evolution 5. Show the top. So that's what it is.
Doesn't say. I have no idea. Let me see inside. This shit is so old. It comes with a DVD. So Jesus, it doesn't say. I don't know what the fuck makes this. Maybe it is a recast, and I just didn't know. Wow, that smells like powerful resin.
See, that's why I never got into that, because I don't like the smell of resin.
Yeah, you could get hot as fuck out of this.
Or die early.
Yeah, one of the two, maybe both. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is from.
God damn it,
No
Tag.
idea.
Show me something.
I took a picture. I'm gonna send it to Dan. Maybe he knows.
So I guess back on my birthday when I did the what do you call it, the fundraiser for St. Jude's Hospital, and we were raffling off some kits. Dan Moore won the narrative Gundam, the APAC, that big kit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I sent him a message as if he wanted the kit. He goes, dude, hold on to it for Mosquito Con and we'll put it up as one of the raffles. And they goes, well, he asked me, do you want to do this? And I go, well, this is technically your kit, so you can do whatever you want with it. And he goes, oh, okay, we'll do it for the show. So there you go. Brian got the Black Knight kit, and Poe got the Master Raid H2 Magnum.
Yeah, I ended up getting the Black Knight, the Mirage, and I think I bought that one for Dan, the Bang.
I gotta build that Alex. I would sit there for a while.
Oh yeah, I got the fucking this one to build along with it.
Right.
I'm gonna do it together when
we're losing people here. We're losing people. We were up to like 30, and now we're down to 11 people watching. You know what? I apologize. I thought we were going to see more stuff. I thought we were going to see some Gundam. But what the hell is this? Something just popped up right now from Kotobukiya. This was 12 minutes ago. I don't know what this is. And where's it? And where's Maverick?
His wife probably called him in.
Oh, okay. So this one's posting right now on Facebook right now. Teaser image for a Kotobukiya Bangain. So that's like a new thing, or an old thing. So I don't even know what that is.
I wonder what's gonna be.
Yeah, right now I think we're gonna have to be waiting for this for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I should be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, we'll wait until Maverick gets back, because I don't want to close this and then he's like saying what happened.
Well, we did say we're gonna end it at 11:30. So
yeah, he's probably gonna be. Do this. Oh wait, okay. I'm gonna have to refresh the link to Aoshima.
Oh,
because something's going on there. Now I gotta wait until. All right, so yeah, I always forget that Tag Hobbies will show the first series of pictures, but then you have to refresh it again to show off more. And this is showing off right now. So tell me if you see that.
wow.
That's from a Triangle Omega. I think that if I said that correctly. Then that one was showing this weird mech. I'm not familiar with this.
That looks very 80s for some reason. So it's probably some 80s shit we don't know about.
I have a feeling there's going to be something new. There's the Cyber
Oh,
Formula.
the design looks like it.
Yeah, here are the Cyber Formula kits, and there's the prototype, I guess. So here's the originals. You know, when I saw these, I thought these things transform. Here's the Putla board kits. Here's the Michael Jackson wannabe.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Let me back out a bit. Let me try a good smile. See if maybe something got updated there. So we have these characters. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same BS. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this again mañana.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. Fuck that. That's crazy. Hell yeah, the Michael Jackson wannabe. With the Billie Jean hat and everything. It is crazy.
Let's see here. Tatsu says, I'm going to my sister's birthday, but I will try to be here on the live stream tomorrow. Yes, if I could try to do it. Kid Butsu from Demon Slayer. He's the villain of the series, the Michael Jackson wannabe. Oh, okay. So that guy is the Michael Jackson villain wannabe, which I got to now start watching Demon Slayer on Netflix.
Dude, it's good. And even the movie, the art, it's like watching fucking a painting move. It's beautiful.
I know. There's a YouTube guys called the Corridor Crew. They do good and bad animation, and they said it's a great series. That and another series which I never sat down to watch, and that was My Hero Academia.
Academia, yeah, wow,
Yeah.
that's like the new Naruto shit. So
Never watched that series. Never watched it. Not even watched the premiere episode. It's like, I mean, to start watching that, it's like basically you asking me to start watching One Piece.
Yeah, like I just can't. Like if One Piece have better art, I will get into it. I just can't.
I kind of liked One Piece. I just never continued on past episode 10.
Yeah, same here. Like he was fighting some dude with like a clown. That was like the last shit I remember.
Yeah.
In like the first like 6 episodes or some shit. That's it.
Yeah, and same thing with Bleach. Bleach was another one.
I actually finished Bleach, but I never. It's too much, bro. But My Hero Academia is only like 3 seasons, and they're like 15 episodes each or something. So you could like binge it in a weekend.
Really?
It's not that, yeah. It's not that many episodes.
I wasn't under the impression that was so. What? It's like 40 episodes now.
Yeah, it might be. I wouldn't be. I don't think it's more than 50. So you could definitely binge watch the whole shit. I'm sure I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, but yeah.
Okay, let's call it a night. I'll send the message over to Maverick that we just decided to cut off at this time.
Yeah, good talk, man.
I'm very sorry. I thought we were going to see some Gundam news, but this is actually really cool. We'll try this again tomorrow.
So what happens when you do things live? You never know.
See, what's going to happen is I'm going to wake up early in the morning, and I'll see the announcements for the Gundams, and I'm like, you bastard.
That's what's going to happen.
Because right now it's morning. They never do anything at night, so I never remember seeing announcements happening in the morning.
It might be like at like 3 or 4 a.m. and they will push it out. You know.
Oh God, if it was, you know what? Oh, there comes Maverick. All right, man, you missed it. Master Grade Leo.
What?
The Master Grade Leo, bro. That was the announcement.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. My sources never told me that shit.
The sources were wrong.
All right.
Look.
So, all right.
And
So
I know your source, so he was like,
Oh, let me look at this dude. Oh, yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna call it a night because clearly nothing's
There's
gonna
nothing.
happen. Nothing happening now, so it's gonna probably be for tomorrow. We're gonna try this live stream tomorrow again. So this will be a part deux. Hopefully, it doesn't end up me doing it again on Friday. But fair enough, you know. We've been punked, to say the least.
oh yeah.
As usual.
Yeah, but
As
it's not a big deal. I mean, we had some fun. We talked and all this stuff. We discussed a few things about Mosquito Con. Hopefully, nothing bad happens or anything. Obviously, I'm not going to be whining about it because if they cancel it, it's for a specific. It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good because we really need to take care of ourselves. That's the most important thing.
I don't want to be catching no virus, son.
Exactly. I'm gonna be wearing a shield in my face so nobody can see me. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the what was it? I knew somebody who actually purchased the remember when Intel was doing the stupid commercials and the guys were wearing these environmental suits, the clean suits, and they were all in different colors. I would not mind wearing those because then you'll be protected, but it'll be flashy.
You're vaccinated, you'll be okay.
Here's the thing though. It doesn't matter if you're vaccinated, but the clothes, everything you touch is not.
I mean, is your mother vaccinated?
I've been waiting. You know what? She's been being a pain in the ass. She doesn't want the Moderna. She doesn't want the JJ. She wants Pfizer, and nobody has Pfizer. I
have the Moderna. She'll be okay. And I work in a fucking hospital.
She calls it Morena.
La Morena, it's fine. 94%. You'll be all right. Bianca has that shit too, so we'll make it. It's like you don't want to get her sick,
Shit.
Mm-hmm. But it might not. I think his mic muted again. It just
Yeah, he hit the mic.
Oh, I got you.
Yo, look at the mic, man. Mute it. Look at your settings. There we go.
Nah, I didn't touch the mic, but I have a problem with this thing. I got to check it out. I think I'm gonna have to switch it to a different cable.
Okay.
I'm so annoyed they didn't announce anything.
All right, so I'm just doing a quick refresh one more time with feelings. So first is YouTube. Nothing there. Same thing with the Virtue. Twitter. 30-minute sisters. Somebody buying 2 Dagger L's. Some racing cars. Oh, slot cars. Somebody's showing off some slot cars. The hobby next phase, obviously that's going to be updated to tomorrow, so no big deal. And going back to Taggy Waggy, pushing that. Nothing. Okay, so we're going to call it a night. I don't expect you guys to be on tomorrow if you're very busy. I know with you, Maverick, your wife and all that shit. So if you can't join me, no big deal. Albert, I'll ask you if you want to come around later on, and we'll go from there. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching this live stream of no Gundam announcements other than the Master Raid Virtue, the Grimoire, and the SD kit. Let's hope tomorrow we'll see something better. With that being said, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great night. Take care.
Adios. Take care.
Adios.